very difficult, especially with the rear tire. It's different choices in the first.
Martin and a podium in Qatar and his first win of the season in dominant fashion, a start to finish victory. Front row starting second, but Maverick Vinales looking for some more magic in Texas. He's on full Grand Prix of the Americas. It is a heavyweight yesterday, followed up with his second in Portugal when he lost second due to a late gearbox issue. The field peel away. GP in the United States. He's won 11. Incredible. 7 wins here in COTA 2024. 24 points clear. He sits of 2022 COTA Grand Prix winner. Bring sunshine here as Batman. Is he going to produce another superhero performance here? All in the last 4 Grand Prix. Pedro in COTA. It's going to be here in Austin, and Pedro Acosta has made a sensational start from the middle of that front row. He will lead the field into the first corner. Giannini raced here a couple of years ago.
Someone straight across the run-up in the background. I don't know whether that wasn't a Aprilia, but the gas
little time in finding his way through on an air Giannini through turns on Pedro Acosta, coming from a long way back.
That's Miller.
Marc Marquez, no way through on Jack Miller. Miller's had a real good start here. Yellow.
Maverick Vinales came to the first sector in 11th. He's already up to 10th.
Nightmare. Turn 12. Quattararo and Zarco, the 2 Frenchmen, have made a right hash of turn 12 on this first lap.
Yet to lead a lap as a Motinder still on.
Tyre there on Marc Marquez's rear tyre, and that would have put him on the floor.
Pole for Martin.
Yeah, that was the domino effect on the outside. Marquez also clipped. No prisoners taken whatsoever there. Now he's going for the front. Martin's not going to make that work. On the cutback will come Pedro Acosta. Oh, Miller's KTM was inadvertently wiped out some air on Marc Marquez's Gresini Ducati.
Bagnaia then through on Jack Miller, taking full 3rd place now. Marc Marquez keen to get on with this, but he needs to stay patient as Pedro Acosta leads this race from Marquez.
This is the moment then between Marquez and Miller. Marquez got in hot on the cutback there. Look, that was a proper, because Acosta's going to have the inside line into turn 20. Because the final corner. Marquez is going to finally make it through on Grand Prix. Quickest ride on circuit. It's the world champion Pecco Bagnaia with a 2:02.901.
No pressure, Pedro, but it's just Marquez that's missing some aero.
He's already shown so far this year he's not scared to go toe to toe, is he, with the best in MotoGP. There was no way through for Martin on that occasion.
It's the best place for Pedro. Get him on the soft, so they're going to want to attack early on, and that's exactly what Martin's doing.
Yeah, and Pecco Bagnaia is going to be wary of that, and he knows.
Bagnaia now.
Jorge Martin just can't find a way through, can he?
Yeah, but it's bringing Marc Marquez now back into play in 4th.
Brilliant on the brakes. Costa, here comes Bagnaia through the tight first gear, turn 15. High speed lefts. Martin had a little double at Acosta. Nothing between the 2 Spaniards at the front here, and now Martin's trying to get creative.
No,
he's trying to get inventive, but once again, it's exactly Martin's pulling.
Marquez that has gone missing after that contact with Jack Miller, who's still there in 5th place. He's the next rider up behind Acosta.
Marquez, no shame in that whatsoever, is there, in your 3rd MotoGP race. Maverick Vinales in 8th place. He's less than 2.5, getting better and better after a rough start for the poleman here in COTA. He is surging his way back into podium.
He doesn't want to let this go easy, does he? Just look how close he is amongst the leading on the brakes. Reminder, Pedro Acosta's the only rider in this leading 5, in fact the leading 6, who are on the medium run at the moment.
Unreal onboard action here in the MotoGP. He would have had that front washed out and it would have been game over. He's still though firmly in this battle, isn't it? 8-2 Acosta trying to dish out some more payback on Bagnaia. Bagnaia will try and get the rookie.
Marquez now through. These took their contact already in 2024. Marc Marquez through into the podium.
To get close to Martin, but he's going the wrong way. That's the problem for the world champion. He ran into some surprise rear grip problems yesterday, didn't he? In the sprint. Just has not had the early run.
Fighting the good fight at the front of this race. Brad Binder nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, tough, really tough. He came into turn 20. It is indeed. Now then, having got through the KTM, man, what can Vinales do, setting about getting himself back in podium contention? Now they go side by side. Vinales into turn 2. Vinales just finally sees that 5th place.
Going to have Marc Marquez and Pecco Bagnaia right up behind him again as they flash through the picture, dropping downhill through turn.
There is Martin then. He comes through into the infield section now. Just unmarked for Martin. He's well on course here to make it 6 podiums out of 6 in 2024. The dream start.
The rest of this lap, it was 9/10 through the first set. It's going to be 9/10 as they go across the line. It was a personal best from Jorge Martin.
And he's trying to get the shift on here, isn't he? He's trying to break the chasing pack.
That we're looking at, because they're into the second sector, and Maverick Vinales is about to be into 4th place. Candy from a baby. He's actually over
as well yesterday. Bagnaia trying to retaliate immediately on Vinales. Looks like that's going to be job done, although that's close between Vinales and Bagnaia.
You could hear the crowd cheering behind them.
What we expected at all from the world champion. Oh, Vinales, he's done all the hard work, done really well actually to regroup and quickly make sure he covers off Bagnaia through 2.
Yeah, Martin's pace dropped off on that last lap. I think
there'd been a mistake surely somewhere from Martin, because everybody else behind him, down to 13th in Binder, was comfortably in the 2.
Gains the lead in Austin.
And now they're going to go 3 abreast at 350 kilometres an hour. Acosta of this Grand Prix side by side. The crowd groaning in disbelief as Marquez almost tapped that.
Belonging with the elite of MotoGP. He is part of the elite of MotoGP, is Pedro Acosta, and this is only his 3rd come round to complete this lap, and Pedro Acosta leads Marc Marquez.
Was it a mistake by Martin on that GP race? It's being led by Pedro Acosta.
It's out of this one, but Marc Marquez leads at the Grand Prix of the Americas, but look at the queue up behind him.
Yeah, Martin Bagnaia already. Marquez has gone down. Listen, it's the front into turn number 11. There is going to be no fairy tale for Marquez as he crashes out of the lead at turn number 11.
How hard he was pushing. Look at the smoke coming off the left boot. He was desperately trying to get that Ducati stopped, but the Ducati
to Grand Prix, and now Maverick Vinales does find safe passage through on Jorge Martin. The final, he couldn't, could he? You bet he can. Acosta, who just jumped off the Ducati when leading, but this is not a given because look at Maverick Vinales.
He's now about to take the lead. He started his lap 6/10 of a second behind Acosta,
and it's a fight that Acosta is just about winning. Although Vinales is really good, razor sharp on the front.
His defensive riding, his racecraft so far in this Grand Prix has been second to none, because so many riders of Vinales having caught him as quickly as he has. This is really going to ask big questions of Pedro Acosta, who's lead once again through turn number 10. On the inside again of Pedro Acosta into 11. This time he tries to block him on the way into the corner for
as well, isn't it? The gas machine. Pedro Acosta is not close enough. So now then, with 7.5 start of this 14th lap,
and Tame on the front.
Less of a spectacle than it has been. Marc Marquez, plenty to ponder, plenty to contemplate, taking the lead here, trying to stretch away from Pedro Acosta, and that front went in a blink on offer here in Kota. And you will say these are mistakes while he's adjusting, while he's adapting. It's unbeatable. Simple as that. A 202.575. The fast
Miller's plummeted all the way out of contention in these recent laps. He's now behind his teammate Brad Binder, who's finally now up into.
Oh, can't believe
it again. He's
a MotoGP of the Premier Class to win for 3 different manufacturers. You will ever see. First to win with 3 different manufacturers in the MotoGP era. Congratulations.